What is going on, Adventure Nation? In this episode, we finish up our trip in Dallas, and then we head on over to El Paso, Texas. This is the Motorhome Experiment.
What are you doing? You're moving us all.
Oh, sorry. Today, we are doing our last day in the DFW Metroplex area. And we're hanging out with some friends and gonna explore the Stockyards and do that sort of stuff. You ready to get your cowboy on today?
Yeehaw! That's how you do it?
Similar, yeah, just like that. I want you to do that as we're walking around Fort Worth today. Just every now and then do that. So we are out wandering the Fort Worth area. We're going to start off with the TMP train station. You might remember George from other videos, or Melissa. I don't know if you guys have been in videos before, but they were at the RV thing for sure. So they're our official tour guides for today. Walked through that Texas and Pacific Railway building. It's the old Texas and Pacific Railway Station and offices. Now it's an apartment complex, so it's kind of cool. It used to be their headquarters. Got some apartments and stuff in there. What a cool building. The architecture was amazing. But we're heading over now to the Fort Worth Water Gardens and checking that out. George and Melissa guaranteed that this particular pool was going to be the best of them all, but they forgot who they were traveling with.
That's bullshit.
No water. None. Thanks, George. We have now rolled over to Fort Worth, to the Stockyards area, and first line of business, Billy Bob's. We are currently inside Billy Bob's Tavern. Claims to be the biggest honky tonk in the world. I don't know if that's true, but this place is enormous. This is crazy. This area we're in now is called Stockyards Station. It's kind of like a little mini outdoor mall. I'm assuming it used to be horses and cows and stuff like that in this area. I don't know. Yeah, pretty cool. We are in the downtown shopping core of the Fort Worth Stockyards, as you can see. And this place is pretty cool, especially if you like country and western stuff. Of course, this really doesn't fit in here, does it? Rolls Royce. Pretty cool though. George and Melissa have brought us out to dinner at a place called Joe T. Garcia's. Check this place out. It is beautiful.
2 thumbs up.
They're classier than we thought, these people.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm glad we picked a nice quiet place to say goodbye.
Your battery's almost
Bye
dead
guys.
too.
Battery's dying, it's loud. See ya.
Bye everybody.
Train. Okay, we are hitting the road.
I know, Dallas Forward was a pleasure, an extremely short stop, a quickie stop, but it was nice.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a quick drive around the campground and check out a little bit more of it. Super quiet campground. Ooh. A little too quick over that speed bump, but really quiet here and handy to Dallas and Fort Worth. And we had a chance to hang out with some friends here, so that was really cool. And we won't be seeing them for a while, unfortunately.
I know, we're not coming this way in a long time.
So off we go, and on to El Paso.
Yeah, and if you're wondering where we're staying at the KOA. I think it's pretty much one of the very few options you have here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We're in Arlington, that's kind of like in between. And it was nice. It's a nice property, nice spaces. We were in the cheap seats, not gonna lie. But even then, they are your normal campground. Really, really like it. I think it was good.
Yeah, it was good. But the next few days are going to be go, go, go. Off to El Paso. Going to start hitting the desert again.
Yeah, I mean, not too much places to stop at that point. You just drive.
Had a few kids, bought a new house, promised you heaven, but it never did work out. Got a new job and moved uptown.
All right, we're rolling out of the rest area. Quick stop. We had to stretch a little bit. Get all stretched out. Get the back feeling better.
Even Ozzy came out.
Yeah. We've got 100 miles left or so, 80 miles left, and that's where we're going to call it for the night. And then that'll leave us 250 miles, I think, right?
Yeah,
for tomorrow.
About that for tomorrow.
So we're going to make it in. We're going to make it in 2 days. If you go from El Paso out to Beaumont, Texas, on the southeast, it's over 900 miles. It's crazy. So, big ass state Texas is.
No, I think it's shy of 900. It was 800 something.
You think so?
Because right when we crossed, there was a sign that said El Paso this many miles.
Okay. We'll have to check that, and I'll put it up around in here somewhere.
852.
852 is what you're going with?
I think that's what he said.
I'm saying in 905. 905, yeah, that's what I'm going with.
I bought you everything, you never questioned why. All this time I waited.
333. 333 miles today.
That's good.
We finished our day in Odessa, Texas. we're gonna call it a night. Stay here at the Walmart, do an overnight, and off to El Paso in the morning. Good night.
So serious. This was a great setup, by the way.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. It's not weird doing it, but it's weird saying it. We woke up in a Walmart parking lot this morning. I've gotten used to doing it. It's just still every time I say it, it's just like kind of strange.
I would say this specific stay for me was weird. I slept like a baby because we're getting into cooler weather. No humidity, so it's not like I feel sticky or the air is heavy, so that's nice. But first of all, it was Friday night, so people were partying.
They were partying in Odessa, Texas.
And they have loud trucks, I have to say. And two, I thought it was weird. Well, you want to go through the light there so you can go left?
Yeah, I'll do that. You thought it was weird what?
I thought it was just weird that we were in between a Sam's and a Walmart, but in this massive open parking lot with so many cars around you. So it's just weird. You don't feel comfortable. You feel like you have the eyes on you at all times. No other RV. We were the only ones. So that part felt weird to me.
But we only have 275 miles to go today to El Paso. We're gonna hang out with my daughter and grandkids and son-in-law and their family, and we're gonna do a little bit with Lorena's family over in Juarez, and spend a few days in El Paso before continuing on west. So today's gonna be a good day. But before we leave Odessa, we're gonna check out one thing that kind of strange that
might
they
be
have
cool,
here.
might be not
cool.
so cool.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know.
We don't know. So let's do this. Well, since I figure that Lori isn't going to take me to England anytime soon, I'm not going to be able to see the real one, so we're here to see the replica. We are at the University of Texas Permian Basin, and they have a replica of Stonehenge here, which is very, very cool. I just tried putting the drone up, but we're in a no-fly zone, which is probably not a bad idea, or kids would be buzzing this thing all the time with drones. But I thought I could get some cool shots here. Instead, we're just gonna wander around, check it out, and get as cool shots as we possibly can. But it's pretty neat, since it'll be a while before I probably get to see the real one. One of the plaques here at the replica of Stonehenge says it may have literally taken 2,000 years to complete construction of the original Stonehenge. However, this replica was erected in about 6 weeks. The stones weigh 15 to 20 tons each and were moved from a quarry 2 at a time on tractor trailers. Once the stones arrived, they were lifted into place within a few minutes and seated on cement footings made of reinforced concrete. The footings are 4 foot by 4 foot by 6 foot. The original builders of Stonehenge managed to erect such a monument without heavy equipment and the technology of today, and how they did it is still a mystery. Pretty cool though, right? They clearly knew where to mark the site for the summer and winter solstices and built their structure to denote such astronomical events. Thus, while their methods may have been crude, their expertise and skill in the undertaking is impressive. This monument had to be set according to the longitude and latitude of this region in order to function as an observatory. During the summer solstice, at sunrise, the heel stone located across the street will cast a shadow that penetrates directly into the center of the monument. Well, for the first time in 3 years and almost 50,000 miles,
3.5 years.
yeah, 3.5, almost 4, I guess.
4, yeah.
Freya has left us on the side of the road. Now, not sure if we're stuck on the side of the road, but we just were coming down I-20, just exiting Odessa, hit a bump going onto a bridge, and it just quit. I still have power, it's not running.
Well, but what it
Can't start it.
When it quit, he had no power steering. He really couldn't drive very well. So I took off. Luckily, we were almost no traffic or very decent traffic with and no stoplights, stop signs, and everything. We have been in the city where he has to stop.
Yeah.
Or steer.
Still not going to be fun getting up underneath this on with highway traffic buzzing by, but gonna go check it out. Like I said, I have power, just won't start. Got nothing nothing to the key. So just a couple of quick checks, simple stuff first, and then we'll go from there. All right, the coach is running again, but it's not fixed. So what I mean by that is we plugged in our OBD2 reader, which is your trouble reader for codes that are on the coach's computer, and nothing came up. But oddly enough, the coach started. So a quick search of the old interwebs told us that our problem is a ground issue. That could take who knows how long to find. So either by myself or a mechanic, it's a ECM ground or something. So it could take a while. I am not about to spend 3 days in Odessa, Texas looking for a ground, or having a mechanic looking for a ground. So what we're going to do is, or what we did is, we plugged in the OBD2 scanner again. Coach starts, and I'm going to leave it plugged in while we go down the road. The worst that can happen is that that thing pops out and then I lose my steering and power brakes, and we don't need that stuff anyways.
Wish us luck. That sounds super safe. Makes me feel a lot better. That peace of mind, you know.
It's not going to come out. It's in there pretty good, and we're good to go. But we're gonna be in El Paso for 4 days, so I'd rather look at it while we're in El Paso anyways, rather than Odessa. So down the road we go, fingers crossed. I'm not a gambling man, but I'm all about, you know, taking a little bit of risk. Educated guess, educated risk, whatever. And
are the odds in our favor, Paul?
The odds are in our favor, Lori.
Okay.
Kind of, sort of.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
For a season where everything felt right, all the different phases and the reasons to make it all worthwhile. My best kept secret is I never loved you quite enough.
We have arrived in El Paso. And we are at the Mission RV Park. We've stayed here several times now. And we drove here 275 miles with our OBD2 scanner plugged in. Worked like a dream.
Yeah, like if nothing was wrong, nothing was happening.
Right.
Just so weird.
So now I've got to, over the next several days, Lorena is going to go visit her mom. I'm going to try and find the short and see where that is. So this should be fun. We'll start with the electronic control module and go from there.
I have to say, these last 2 days, oh my God, it's like my lower back hurts from the last 2 days.
That's because we've been
many miles.
Miles. But it's nice and fresh here in El Paso, even though it's 90 degrees or so. It's
No, it's
dry.
Mid 80s.
Is it mid 80s? Ah, maybe that's why. But it's nice and dry, so it's just
I can feel it now in my nose though. It feels so dry now.
and no mosquitoes.
No mosquitoes! I'm gonna do the happy dance now.
But it's going to be good. A few days of hanging with both of our families, and should be fun. We had a great time exploring the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and especially Fort Worth on our second day. And I want to thank our good friends George and Melissa for being our tour guides. Now, Frey didn't completely let us down. We did get down the road, but we will talk about what happened in a future episode. This is where we're going to end this one. So if this is your first time here, it'd be awesome if you hung out with us a little bit, got to know us, and that means you have to hit that subscribe button. It'd be equally as cool if you liked the video, and we'll see you again in the next episode. Thanks for watching.